In this video, we're going to go into and edit our online store. What I mean by that, we're going to go into the online store itself and we're going to be customizing it in its themes. So once we downloaded all the different kind of themes for us, it's now time for us to customize and create our own theme and make it even better. So let's pick a theme that we actually like, and we have a bunch of them here for us to pick from. All we have to do next is to press on customize, and now what we're getting here, we're getting a custom theme. With the custom theme itself, what we have to do is edit it and create it from scratch. What I mean by this, you get to create everything from scratch itself. You have to start from zero here. And by zero, what I mean is you go into it and it looks exactly like this. It looks empty. There is nothing actually here. And because it's empty, you get to populate everything in the store itself. It sounds kind of cool, but it's also a lot of work. So let's get started. The header itself is going to be the first thing we have to select in here. So the first thing we have to do is select an image that we actually want to actually use. So let's press on an image that I created. Vintage Shop, buy it now. That's the one that I'm actually going to be using. And we are going to be pressing on select next. Now after we do this, make sure we get out of here. So we have to press on save, and now we're going to be pressing on exit right here. Now next thing we're going to be doing, we have the slideshow. So the slideshow is something that just is featured in the front page, and as you click on it, it's going to keep on switching. So over here we have to figure out what we want. So first of all, auto rotate the slides themselves. We have 5 seconds between slide, 7, 10 or 15. Let's change it to 10 seconds. Next thing we want to do here is to change the images around. So press on image, press on select image, press on this one of my Lego sets right here. And now press on select. So we got one of them in here. And next thing we can do is to press on the URL link to this. So we can press on collection and find the direct product that I'll be actually selling. Or we can just type in what we want. So let's type in Lego, press on collection, Lego customs. And now when somebody presses on it, it goes directly to the Lego page and they can buy it from me. Same thing over here for the next image. We'll be doing the same exact thing here as well. So you get the hang for that. Now next section, we're going to get out of the slideshow. It is the featured collection. So here it is. We can feature whatever collection we actually want and how many of those we want as well. We press on which collection we want to actually feature. Let's type in Lego again, and we're going to be featuring Lego customs. So the second one that we'll be pressing on is, as you can see, we already did one. And the second one we're going to be doing is adding the collection right here, and press on add collection. As you can see, we got a bunch of them in here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we don't want that many, so let's delete a few of them. Here's another one right there. We're going to be deleting that as well. So we have 3 of them here. So let's press on here. And over here what we're going to be actually doing is pressing on the collection we actually want and selecting the one we want from a bunch of different choices that we have here. So let's press on the one that we want, Lucky Charms. That's the one I want. And I just clicked on that. So it should load up as well. And so on. We have another one right here. We're going to be pressing on a bunch of them, finding the one we want. And I just pressed on it and it gives me the collection itself to it as well. So now we're done. We press on save. I'm gonna get out of this, and we have the collection rows right here. So this is the one that has the featured collection, and what we can do over here, we can fix it up and feature which ones we actually want. We can have 2 collections and 2 rows in a row. We can have up to 5 of them in a row as well. Which collection that we want to actually feature, I just grabbed one that I like from my choices and I post it in here. So this is how it's gonna look like. So first it comes to this image right here, then goes to the next one, and so on. As you can see, it didn't save some of the images down. So what I have to do is to go back in here and go to the slideshow. I have one of them that I selected, two of them are still missing. So let's go and select a different image right here. And we can rearrange them as well. Just grab it and put it down. So we can have this one, the first one that comes up. And I'm still missing one more. So let's go and select one more here. And I like this one. So I just pressed on it and press on select. So now that's how it's actually going to look like. And I like this one a lot. So let me move this one all the way to number 1. And I'll show you later on how you can create your own image that looks exactly like this. It's really kind of cool, by the way. So let's press on save. And now let's escape this. And pretty much we're mostly done with this. All we have to do is to go to the footer and then a few details that we want to this. Get in touch, newsletter, and there is other settings we can add to this as well. Or if we want, we can add the content. One of the coolest things about adding content is rich text. Let's press on rich text right here. By pressing on rich text, we can actually go here and write a message to our clients. We can write here anything we want. I do suggest you use a different kind of form to write the message and then copy and paste it in here. You can bold it out and you can add links to it as well. So the links themselves, I would suggest create a small article about what you're selling. Add the links to some of the things that you are actually selling in the store in the rich text. Here is an example, and here is the link. So I just press on it and I can go and link it to a product or even a specific page, like About Us or something. But I do suggest more to link it to a specific product. Then you press on save. Make sure you go through and change everything in here. As you can see, here's an example, and get in touch. There's a few things that also need to be edited here as well. So it's not done yet. So then after you're done saving and everything else, it should look a lot better. So here's how it looks like right now. It's not ready yet, but it does look a lot better than it used to look before. The featured collection has not been saved yet, so we have to go back over there and see what we can do here. And the collection rows, those things need to be added to it as well. So sometimes when you're done with this, we're missing some details here. So the featured collection right here is, and it doesn't seem like it is working yet. So next thing you're going to be going is to general setting. In general setting, we can customize all the buttons in here and make sure it is the color code we actually want. To change the color code, you just press on it once, pick the color you actually want and press on save. And then it automatically saves it. Then we get out of here. Typography, this is just to change the font. This is the default one. We can change it to a different font that we actually want and including a different size to it, including the heading, the one for the heading itself. Ooh, the droid one, that sounds cool. And we can change all the fonts here too. If you don't like the changes, just get out of here, don't press on save. The cart itself, we can go and change the way it actually looks like page. This is up to you to decide how you want to make it look like. So there's a lot of other small changes that we can do, and once you're done playing with it and fixing it up, then all you have to do is press on save. Once you're done, all you have to do is to go over here and press on action and then go all the way where it says preview. Then you can see how your work actually looks like once you press on this. So it should go about and show you everything in here if you did press on save. I haven't pressed on save, so it's not showing up. So after you're done, you should be able to see exactly how it looks like after you made all the changes that I recommended you to actually do.